Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Doing the D. My name is Gus Spiegel. I am your DM this evening, of course. Back at it again with our lovely band of adventurers here. Introducing ourselves again, we have our good friend Sean.
Hey guys, I just want to take this moment
As
to
Mikahara and
apologize.
me, we have...
No, hold on. I wanted to apologize. My actions didn't reflect the standard I hold myself, and I understand the impact I had. I take full responsibility and committed to making it right. With that being said, today's sponsor is
As
Clear
Mikahara
Spring.
and me, we have our good friend Caden.
Hey, what's up, everybody?
As
I'm also sponsored today.
Oh no.
No, as Charles. We've got Ben.
Yo, what's going on?
As Phoebe Barden. And Brendan.
Hello, hello.
As Easgerbeer. At the end of last session, you guys were both heading your ways towards different locations. Charles and Hana were on their way to the woodworker, while and Sheikler was in tow, of course. While BB and Graham headed off to Hillia Thornton's house before hearing her call over from the miners' exchange. Prior to that, Stalgard had caught you guys before you went out for the day, doing whatever it was you guys were going to get up to, and gave you kind of the lowdown on a few things. Primarily the problem in Phandelver being the red brands, causing a big issue with different businesses and locals, as well as possibly committing a murder the day before you guys arrived, or earlier in the day before you guys arrived in the small town of Phandelver. With that, we will first open up with BB and Graham. You guys, having knocked on Hillia Thornton's house, didn't get a response before hearing a bit of a chime from the miners' exchange just across the street, as this woman in this long, very sleek black dress with this straight black hair, leaning up against the doorframe with this massive bottle that you could only presume is alcohol, leaning up against the doorway saying, "Hello, boys. How can I help you?"
Are you Hillia Thornton?
Yes, I am indeed Hillia Thornton.
You're looking good.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I get that quite often.
Yeah, I bet you do.
I do. And what were your names, gentlemen?
You go first.
Oh yeah, I am BB Barden.
BB, interesting. Quite the interesting name. And
Very normal name.
your name, Mr. Dragonfolk?
Just call me Graham.
Graham.
Oh.
Graham it is. And was there something that I could do for you, considering you're knocking on my door?
Give me 1 second here.
I believe we're delivering
What are we doing
stuff, right?
So breaking back into a little bit more of the precursor from last session, Stalgard had mentioned that the only one not affected by the red brand influence in town was Hillia Thornton and the miners' exchange.
All right.
What are the bandits' name again?
Red brands.
Red brands, yeah.
Miss, have you heard of the red brands in the town causing any issues? What do you know about them?
The red brands, yes. Well, they're like a local gang of ruffians. She like leans back on the like counter inside of the miners' exchange and just starts swishing her drink. Just
Wow.
They've been in town for about 2 months now. It's been a bit of a drag, but they tend to leave me alone.
You haven't had any run-ins with them?
Yeah.
Well, I've had a few problems with their boss, but other than that, they know it's probably best to stay out of my business.
And what is your business?
Well, the miners' exchange, of course. With Phandelver being of such a small population and the red brands kind of stopping anyone from installing any kind of public office or seat of council, the real person who runs the town is me. Money is power, and, well, I hold most the money in town, which means I hold the power.
Wouldn't you
Wouldn't that
think
make you
that?
target number one though?
Yeah, I was gonna say the same thing, Graham. Yeah, wouldn't you think you'd be affected the most? Like, if you have the most power and money, wouldn't you be the first person to be sought after?
Roll an insight check. Both of you roll an insight check.
Oh Jesus. 8.
8.
My dice didn't roll. Like I never fucking find my insight. There is no insight. Oh, sorry, 12.
12?
Jesus.
Okay. You guys ask her that, and nothing, like, her brow doesn't furrow. She doesn't change in any way, shape, or form. She continues on saying, well, if overnight the town suddenly lost all of its funds and I was no longer able to pay out miners or people coming here to try to exchange goods, then you'd think there'd be nothing for them to steal from, correct?
Yeah, I guess.
Keeping my business up is possibly the most important thing Phandelver can do.
Do you
So what you're arguing is that without you, the Red Brand would have no business here, essentially.
Yes. It is my exchange that brings miners from streams and caves, local areas, in order to bring population to the town and wealth where it follows. The only reason people come to the Lion Shield Costa or Barthen's Provisions, other than to buy goods, is because they are coming through Phandelver to visit my shop.
So, if you have all this money, power, and influence, why aren't you getting rid of the red brand?
Well,
You said you're acting leader.
if I were to do so, I think there's a fairly good chance I lose some influence on the town. And maybe I just don't have the right connections to bring strong men here, such like yourselves, to handle a problem of such a caliber. And she again, like, leans back and just starts chugging this martini glass and drops it and says, with that said, I think it is starting to become the right time to deal with the problem. If I were to pay you, do you think there's a chance?
Yes. Continue.
That was eager. I didn't even
I heard
finish.
pay, and
I didn't even
sorry.
finish what I was saying. You could have just signed up for anything.
I mean, if payments involved, I'm kind of just game for whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I
Kinda
could
need that
own
money.
you now.
As long as I can gamble.
Gambling with your life. You keep answering that quick.
That's a good wager. I should try that.
I am willing to enlist your services, but I need something specific from you.
Yeah, and what
We're
might that be?
I want you to kill the leader of the Red Brands. They call him Glassstaff. I think it's a rather dumb nickname. But if you kill him, I might be so inclined as to pay you a large sum of money.
Do you have
How much of a large sum are we talking here?
Yeah.
She, like, puts her glass down for a second and reaches behind her counter and pulls out this like almost comedically large sack of coins and plops it on the table, and you see the tip open for a second and gold pour out. And she says, "This is 100 gold. If you are able to deliver me this glass staff, dead, I will give you the whole purse."
Mm-hmm. Okay.
What's
As
in it
well
for
as,
us?
Well, the money's
what's in it
for
for
us.
you? She picks the big ass purse of money up again and goes, "Did I not make it obvious? This would be yours. I would pay you the gold you just asked for."
All right. Ignore my associate.
God, now I know
You
who
have-
wears the
do you have
pants in the
any-
relationship.
Do you have Do you have any idea where, they might be hiding out?
They frequent. I know Glassstaff doesn't, but the ruffians frequent this old tap house on the east side of town. They call it the they call it the Sleeping Giant.
Mm.
It was an old building that was up from prior ages, and it's been renovated, and they've kind of taken it over and drink and do their gambling and such there. BB, give me a insight check.
$19.
Okay. You are almost, not even almost, you are 100% sure the building you were gambling outside of yesterday is the Sleeping Giant.
Okay.
And the people you were gambling against were members of the Red Brand.
I knew it. I knew it.
She follows up and says they frequent the Sleeping Giant, but they spend a lot of time at that old broken manor up on the hill. It was the Tresenda family's old home, and they passed long ago, and no one ever took care of it, and it just crumbled in its stead. But they spend a lot of time in that area. Beyond that, no one really goes past that part of town any longer because of the Red Brand. But that's what I know.
How big of a threat are they? Do they know magic?
I mean, I'm fairly positive they killed a man in the street yesterday. So they're at least skilled with weaponry.
Mm-hmm.
I know that their leader, this Glassstaff, is a mage of some kind. I know that he is able to work with spellcasting and divination. So I would be careful dealing with him. But I think he's the only of their ranks that currently casts spells. There is an odd addition to their ranks. There's a goblin with them. I saw him scurrying around, and he was getting yelled at, berated quite dominantly. I don't know how long he's been
Submissive.
around, but he seemed to have appeared about a week and a half ago. Yeah.
What can you tell me about the man that resides at the town hall?
Haben?
Master's Hall. Yes.
Haben
That's the
Wester. What can I say of Haben? Some say he's cursed. Some say he's enlightened. Some say he has the ability to alter environments. I just say he's some old kook who people need to stay away from.
You think he's dangerous?
I think he's old and could spontaneously combust at any given point in time.
Okay.
With that said, he has some just a strange aura about him that is unsettling.
I would say he has aura. Yeah.
Yeah, for sure. He's been town master for some time now, and since the Red Brands have moved in, he doesn't often leave the town master's hall. Prefers keeping to himself mostly, but when he meets people he enjoys the company of, he acts strange. I don't quite think he likes me, but that's neither here nor there.
Interesting. And I personally have one more question for you.
Yes.
Have you seen another Dragonborn in these parts?
When it comes down to it, I think the last Dragonborn who lived in the town of Phandelver was 5 or 6 years ago. But prior to that, I've had one or two come in and exchange different flakes of gold and some gems for coin. But that's been probably about 3 or 4 weeks now at this point. There was one that looked reminiscent to you, slightly different, but had your same shade.
Just about to ask. All right. Thank you.
Of course. And boys, do think of my proposal. I won't force you to accept right now, but
I do. Or we will.
oh, all right. You see, she tucks the gold back behind the desk, and just goes back to basically drinking herself into a coma. Now, while all of that is going on, we are going to cut over to Cheryl's, Hana, and Sheikler, who were going to the woodcarver's house and place of work. Which one did you guys want to go to first?
His business.
His business? Okay. You walk up to the front door of this kind of it looks eerily similar to the buildings around. This one with these vertical logs that are stacked pretty high. It looks a shade lighter than all of the other buildings around it, like kind of like it's an oak and it's surrounded by dark oak or by spruce or some. There is that slight uniqueness. You are looking at the front of the building. Up top, you see there are 2 windows. And then in the base level, there is a door that has probably 6 or 8 juts where little windows are. And then 2 windows on either side of the front door. Go ahead and give me an investigation check.
Nat 20, but a 22.
Okay.
Did you want both of us to do one?
Yeah, go ahead.
22.
22? Okay.
Go.
We're going to go with Cheryl's first. So, Cheryl's, you approaching the front side of this building, you are or have been pretty hell-bent on getting the information, or at least being able to grab the ear of a woodworker. You are a little thrown by the fact that things just don't seem to be going your way in these last couple of days. Everything with the magical essence or residue that was on Lichka's ropes and in the same place where you dropped your chair prior to liberating Sheikler and everything like that. It's just feeling like everything is like pointed. You approach the front of this this log structure, and you see that the window is one, like a notch below where a latch would be, is shattered into the actual building. So someone punched through the front door in order to free this latch to be able to enter. you go to push the door and it is latched. Are you going to try and fiddle your hand through to try and free that latch?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and give me a dexterity check. Cutting over to Hana really quick. Hana, kind of feeling like there's nowhere else for you to go after the events at the Lion Shield Coster with Line and the event with Hylia where she let you borrow the shirt, or rather gave you the shirt. You are just kind of tagging along, breathing in that morning air, kind of soaking in the environment. It takes you a second, but you start to notice that there's like a weird pattern on the path, the dirt path that bumps up to the front of the woodworkers establishment. You see a good number of footprints, probably 4 or 5 individuals, and then a almost like a straight drag of separated dirt. If someone was being pulled, then it would create this kind of narrow path. As well, it is heading in the east direction. It would be rounding towards the backside of the Townmaster Hall, but it is heading down the road that you guys are now straight at. So it would be to your left. What was that dexterity check, Charles?
14.
14? Okay. You are able to flick that latch up and the door swings open. The business itself right now is clearly closed. It's not operating. The glass laying on the ground in front of you from that window that had been shattered to, or for someone to gain access forcibly to this place of business. Give me a perception check. I'll do one for Sheikler 2, and Hana, if you'd like to do one as well if you're entering the business.
14 again.
14 again? Okay.
5.
5? Okay. Hana, after seeing that, kind of just like tucking your hands in your pockets and hitting just a look around. Charles, as you walk in, you're able to see that there are like 3 or 4 tables in the front section of this area. What kind of look like, it's just like a seating area, possibly for people to, have a chance to try woodworking or whatever. You are starting to head towards the backside of this room, and it is just this. It's a pretty open room on all sides. On the roof, there are different little hanging stools, as well as some carved horses and ox. There's a dragon in the back corner. All of these little knickknacks and things that would, just be kind of randomly or spontaneously carved in hopes that a parent would come in and buy one for their kid or otherwise. You head towards the back of this room where you see this larger desk. At this desk, sitting almost directly in the center of the desk, is this what now looks like just a mass of wood, with kind of like strange juts and things, and it is covered in this red paint that has been poured, almost thrown onto the desk itself, and is now fully engulfed this piece, whatever it would be, and it's streaking down both the front and the back side of the desk itself.
Hana, you've ever seen anything like this? You know what this could be used for?
What?
This thing on the desk covered in the paint. At least I think this is paint. You ever seen anything built like this?
Oh, I didn't even notice the desk. It looks old to me.
Yeah, I don't really know what this could be for.
I'm not sure either. But I don't like the feel of this place.
This
Did you see
is
those
paint,
tracks
right?
outside? I
No,
don't-
I didn't look at the path. I've been focused on the building.
I saw a lot of footprints outside. I think this
Okay.
place might be dangerous.
You think you're gonna come back here?
I'm not sure. But
I mean, if you commit a crime, are you going right back to the scene?
well, I'm having someone come over to clean my scene up.
I mean, we could use if we ambush whoever it might be, could get us a lead. Is there any other rooms around here? See any other doors?
Give me another investigation check.
21.
Perfect.
Jesus Christ,
Um,
17.
This whole time, as you guys have been like poking around, looking at this desk, Sheikler is kind of propped up on the desk next to you guys, like with his cloak, kind of like arms on his hips, just like looking at the same thing you guys are looking at. Not able to understand what you guys are saying. He's just like nodding along, like acting like he knows what you guys are talking about.
Who?
At the
Whose
moment,
idea
he
was it to bring the goblin with us? Neither of us speak goblin.
Well, maybe I should have took BB with me, but we couldn't let Sheikler go into town. No one's gonna want to see him. We knew we were going alone, so we had to take him.
Does he know he's standing in the paint or the blood or whatever it is?
No, I don't think he does at all.
He has no idea. So with that 14, taking a second to comment on the fact that Sheikler is literally just drenched in this paint now, or his feet at least are drenched in this paint now. He hops down off the desk and is now kind of tracking a goblin foot shaped red paint splotch across the floor. You guys take a second to look around the rest of the room. On the left wall. So you guys are looking back towards the direction of the front door at this point. On the left wall, everything in here is very elegantly carved. It seems like the person responsible took great care in ensuring that the business looked as good as it possibly could. With all of the elegant and elaborate banisters and carved, inlaid, almost like picture or like statuettes telling a story. There is a small notch that you're able to see, Charles, and it looks like a seam in the wall, a seam on the floor, and a seam on the roof, and it is slightly open.
I think there's a secret door back here. You see this kind of like creak here? Let's look at this.
So you open the door, and are met with like iron bars. Beyond those iron bars, you're able to see that there is a staircase that kind of tracks up and to the left. At this point, with it being morning, it is like abnormally dark in this this place of business, this woodcarver's shop. It is like all the windows are letting light in, but it is such a long structure that the center portion where you guys are now standing and looking at this staircase is almost completely, it's not pitch black, but it is receiving very little light, and now looking into an alcove that is blocked off on either side from this protruding light, it is very hard to tell the manner at which this staircase continues. What would you like to do?
We got iron bars on our way, Hana. I'm not entirely sure we're gonna get past these.
Maybe
What do you think could even be up there?
maybe Sheikler can go through them. Are they?
Sheikler, can you? I'm just
Let's
gonna
try to-
lightly
let's-
pat
look.
Sheikler, slowly guide him
Look,
towards the
look.
bars.
I don't think Sheikler likes me. We didn't really have the best kind of interaction. Do you speak any Goblin?
No, not the slightest. Are these
Can
iron bars
you-
Sheikler fit throughable? I did just inspect his dimensions. I feel like I'd be able to eyeball it.
You did inspect his dimensions. Schickler has quite the bulbous head. He would not be able to. He could finesse his body through. There's no getting his noggin in there.
Okay, so if we can't, we got to either get past these, break them down, try to bend them.
Well,
Surely someone was up there. Like, there's got to be a way through this.
there's got to be a lever somewhere.
Start knocking all the statues off the shelves. Something's gonna move.
Okay. You guys take a second to basically ransack this place and just start knocking shit off the walls, messing up most of these little statuette like scenes. You get to the last one and smack it, and nothing happens.
All right, that didn't work. Maybe that giant thing on the desk was a lever. Should we try to maybe move that thing?
We can try that. Let's try that.
All right, let's move that.
Okay. Give me a combined strength check.
Oh shit.
19.
Hold on.
Hot rolls.
Yeah, you are kind of rolling hot, kid. 8.
8. Okay. Excuse me. You Charles are able to get your fingers under this massive piece of wood and lift it. Hana just kind of propping it up with one arm, like helping push just the slightest.
I'm standing on it.
Schickler is still trying to like cram his head into these iron bars. You pick it up, nothing happens. You look under it, and it just looks like a board of wood. What would you like to do with it?
I mean, we should probably just put it back down.
Yeah.
This was used for something, or being made for something. They don't need to break it.
I saw outside there was a path leading behind the building. Maybe that led somewhere.
There might be more than one entryway if this one's blocked off so thoroughly. Yeah, let's explore around the building.
Okay. You guys put the big wooden piece down. Exiting out the front side of the building, you head to the right. Wrapping yourself around the backside, you are able to get to the back end of the building. There was like a small path there that was created just out of convenience, like just, people continuing to frequent that side had mushed down much of the grass. Along the backside, you see counter to the 2 windows that were at the top of the building on the front side, there is a singular window on the back of the backside. There is no staircase or anything on the backside of this building.
You think that window up there is going to be to the area we're looking at?
Lines up.
How high up do you think that is?
I mean, how
Give me
tall
a-
are you?
Give me a perception check.
Oh, 6.
Hold on, let me lock in. Let me lock in for the crew. 10.
10? Okay. It was a DC 10, so you're fine. The building itself is probably about 30 feet tall. So it's probably about 18 or so feet off the ground is the bottom of that windowsill.
Ledge. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charles, I don't think this is gonna work.
Okay, but if you were on top of me and Schickler was on top of you, could we get him in there?
How tall are you, Charles?
About 7 foot.
I don't think so, Charles. That, first off, neither of us speak Goblin. So,
If we point
Really?
at that window, he knows what we're asking.
once he gets inside, what's he gonna do?
I have no clue.
Exactly.
But we have to trust him.
I never said I didn't trust him, but we can't talk to him. Where
Okay,
is
but
he anyways? Where is
we
he?
sent him up there. I have no clue where he is. He's probably still inside playing in the paint. if we got him up there and we went back to the iron bars and just started screeching, he'd come back down and hopefully find something.
Charles, there's another way. We missed something.
Then let's go back inside.
Alright. Okay, can I inspect these metal bars? Can I look for hinges? Can I look for any type of way these things can move?
Yeah, you are able to see that off the right side, there are 3 metal hinges that are firmly placed in the woodwork of the actual wall. As well as on the left side, there is a like a hole for a key.
Okay. And we've already ransacked the shop, right? Essentially.
You have looked through everything but the desk.
Okay.
Okay, I guess we gotta look through the desk.
I'd like to look through the desk. Yeah.
You go over to the desk. Opening it up, there is like a main section. You are able to pull that out, and it looks like there's just stationery and like ink and basically a pen in this area. Closing that back up, there are 2 drawers on either side. You open both of them up. One is completely empty, and the other one just has a piece of stationery in it that had started to be written. And on it, it basically just says Phandelver, who was, I believe it was announced to you guys yesterday, is the owner of the woodworker. Phandelver, comma, and then it just says like the date. And the startings of Don't Trust, and that was it. And there's a little splotch off the corner where either someone was ushered away or ink had spilled.
Okay. Charles, I think some bad things went down here.
Yeah, I don't entirely know what's left for us to do. I mean, if this is his place of work, maybe he brought the key back to his house. We still have to head over there, too.
What do you have in your bag? Is there any way?
Nothing that I think could really help us get up there. I mean, I have rope, but I don't know how far that's going to get us.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we can try. It is a key lock. Maybe we can try to pick it. Is there anything we have that we can pick a lock? Maybe.
I mean, we got all these different strangely shaped wood things. Maybe one of them works.
As well as looking around the room, you're able to find a bunch of various little tools and things that you might be able to affix to pick a lock. If you'd like to try that, we can.
You try first, Hana. You go first.
Okay, I'll try to pick the lock with. I don't even know what I have that would be best suited to pick a lock with.
Just try one of the tools on the shop. Surely one of these have to fit.
Okay,
They're all
like
metal.
A chisel or something. All right, I'll pick the lock. Let's see what I can do here.
Okay.
Was that a sleight of hand?
Yeah, give me a sleight of hand check.
Imagine a nat 20. That'd be crazy. 16.
16? Okay. You're able to jam this chisel into this this key or this lock area.
Mm-hmm.
Getting it in, you feel a
Charles, I think I did something.
Finally. Is it open?
That's crazy to say, by the way.
We looked in here to inspect, and you put your hands in your pocket and toward the walls.
Look, I might not be as skilled in combat as you all, but alright, I mean, I have skills too, you know.
I'm not saying you don't. Did it unlock or not?
I don't know, I haven't tried it, I just heard a click.
Oh my god. I'd kick it open.
It opens. You guys are now met with a staircase that, like I said, juts up to the left. Are you guys all proceeding up the staircase?
Yeah.
I'm screaming for Sheikler first to get
Okay.
over here.
He's just been kind of looking at like the wooden dragon and the horses and shit. Mesmerized by these little trinkets that he was never privy to as a young goblin boy. You guys all head up the staircase, wrapping around back up towards the actual structure of the upstairs. You are met with a little nook. It's a small-ish room. It's about half the size of the room downstairs, which had pretty high ceilings. In here, you see there's another desk. There's also like a bedroll and a little cupboard in the far corner, which would be the front side of the actual building.
Another desk, Charles.
Yeah, let's start going through the desk.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Fuck me, a lot of fucking brains required. I figured this would be more hand-to-hand combat type shit, not brain
got an
blade
8.
combat. I
8?
also got an 8.
Okay. You guys are able to see that it is just a desk that doesn't have any drawers on it. It doesn't have like a stationery or anything like the one downstairs did. With that, you just see a quill and a bottle of ink. The bedroll that was up there with it is tucked kind of neatly right next to it, and it looks kind of like recently used. Like the padding and blanket and pillow are kind of strung around, as if someone sprung out of bed. With the cupboard in the backside of the room, it is just kind of like a pantry almost. Like it has some perishable goods like nuts and a bag of salt with some pickled things. Other than that, it doesn't seem like there's much up here.
Is there a window?
Yes, on both sides there's windows.
Can I go to the window and look out and see if it's the same window we saw from outside?
Yeah. You walk up to. Are you going to walk to the front or the back?
I mean, whichever window.
Okay.
I'll just check one and then check the other.
You walk up to the front end and you look out, and it is the same perspective, or would be the same perspective as what
Okay.
you saw on the ground level.
Yeah, Charles, I say this is the secret room, but I mean, it's got to be locked off for a reason.
I mean, I guess he was just living up here and wanted to be safe when he was living up here. He had a wife and kid, didn't he? In a whole other house?
I mean, why would a woodworker shop have a secret room and have it locked off?
He either just didn't want to be found when he was hiding away, or he was hiding someone else.
But why would you have windows in a quote-unquote secret room?
I mean, it probably wasn't meant to be secret when he first built the place, and it probably just became that way. You don't just automatically install iron bars into a door.
But why would we take a goblin when neither of us speak goblin?
We went over that. He cannot be seen in the town.
Yeah.
Are we crammed
Well,
into
there's
this
gotta
room,
be
or is there
something in here.
is there good for room for all three of us?
You're with how tall you are definitely like kind of slunched over. With Hana being his stature, he's able to stand up pretty comfortably, and then Sheikler is just vibing.
Well, like in terms of like floor space, is there like a lot of room? Are we distant from each other?
Yeah, it's about the same length of room as downstairs was, which was a fairly large room, being able to fit like a lot of people in there at one time. The upstairs is just more bare bones. There isn't all the tables or the elaborate
Okay.
carvings and stuff like that. It's just a pretty barren room.
All right. I mean, if we've seen everything there is to see around here, we should probably go check out his house now, because they said his wife and kid are missing too, right? I do think when we get back with the group, if we need to stay in this town a few more nights, we might as well just set up shop up here. Don't need to keep paying that dude.
You guys had to pay for a room last night?
I'm not even gonna ask where you were.
It's
All right,
right.
you want to head over to his house?
Yeah, I guess so.
It's the only place to go. I mean, we need to come back for that trail, but that's probably a rest of the party is with us type of adventure.
Yeah. Let's go check his house out. Yeah.
All right. You guys exit the woodworker's house or the woodworker's shop. Give me an investigation check, both of you.
5.
5.
17.
17. Okay. Hana, you are able to surmise that with there being houses both down the street to your left and to your right, the beaten path that led to the backside of the woodworker's house trailed off farther to the left. So wrapping your guys' self around the backside of the house, you were able to look, or the woodworker shop, you were able to look at the backside of it, and down the hill towards the backside of a building farther down the road, is a continuation of that path, the kind of beaten down green that leads towards a building in the distance, kind of as like a way to get to and from work that isn't the main road, or just kind of a way to travel between home and work. Following that path, you're able to find this building. It also appears dark on the inside. Peering through one of the windows, you see there is what looks like bowls and cups, a tankard sitting on the table inside. You guys go to open the door, and it is latched.
Oh my god. Not again.
I mean, you think there's no way anyone's home, right? We should at least try to knock first.
I don't know. You're stronger than I am. You knock on the door.
It's just knocking on the door to see if anyone's home. If we can't
Well,
get
you
in,
gotta
we're
do it
kicking this
loud.
thing
It's a big
down.
house.
Stronger than I
Yeah, I'm
am.
pounding on the door.
Okay. You pound on the door and give it a minute. You pound on the door and give it a minute to see if there's a response, and nobody comes to the door. You don't hear a commotion inside or anything.
You want to try pick another lock?
Wait. I mean, you're a big guy. You're a bugbear. Can't you
I'm
just?
not a bugbear.
This is a wood. You're not a bugbear. What are you?
I'm a Goliath.
Okay, tomato.
Okay.
You're a big guy. Can't you just run through this door?
I mean, we can try to burst it down.
It's a wood door, right?
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm just
Surely
gonna kick
you
the
can do
door.
it.
Okay. Give me a strength check.
Come on, Charles.
10.
Oh.
Okay. You lift your foot to send it through the front side of this door, and it's like an immovable object, or an unstoppable force meeting an immovable object. It just.
Okay, well that hurt. We need to find another way in.
All right.
Are there
Let's
any
start
windows on
looking
this
around.
place?
Start looking around.
Yeah, so
Go off
there's
to the side.
two smaller windows at the front side of the house, and same as you guys approached from the back end. So coming up through, there was one off the left side of the house, or what would be the left side of the house, and one on the back side. So there's 4 windows that you guys are able to see, and it's just a 1-story building.
Okay.
Okay. Are any of these windows openable, or?
No, they're fully affixed. Like, it is just basically just
Alright.
a sheet of.
Are they? What size are these windows?
They would be more more fit for Hana size. I'd say if you were trying to climb through one, you would not be able to.
Yeah, I didn't think I was going to. All right, Hana, you're going to have to go in if we break one of these unlockable.
Yeah.
All right, yeah, we're just, I'm getting my sling and I'm shooting a rock through this window.
Okay. You bust out one of the panes of glass of these windows, pushing it down basically now as it's able to just kind of crumble. Hana, are you climbing through?
Wait. I'm going in my bag. I'm getting my bedroll and I'm putting it over the glass so
Okay.
we can get in safely.
Cool. Hana, you are able to climb in with the assistance of Cheryl's relatively easily. You guys busted out a window that was kind of above like a countertop. So you're able to have, like, your feet are able to gain purchase almost as soon as you enter the window. Climbing down, you're able to fully see in the room now. It looks like they left like a freshly cooked dinner on the kitchen table. Things here don't look super like frantic. Rather, it kind of looks like people had just been like snapped out of existence and they dropped everything that they were doing in that moment. Rounding towards the front end of the building, you're able to see the front door, which is latched. There is a splotch of blood that stretches from the one end of the door all the way to the wall next to it.
Charles.
Dude,
I-
unlock the door.
Yeah. Which door? The front door, or the back
The
door?
door that leads to where I am outside.
Oh,
The door.
the back door.
Just open
All right,
the
I'll
door.
unlock the door.
Okay.
The back door.
All right. You free that latch and it opens up freely. You're able to see that same thing, Cheryl's, as you look in here. It doesn't look like there's anything that's like super out of the ordinary. It does seem like people were taken from
Is that blood?
this place.
Charles, this is a really bad situation. I think this family got murdered.
I mean, they definitely got hurt. Or someone did. And there's not a sign of anybody here. Just the... Is that food?
Charles, you would notice the food.
I'm not hungry, but I'm sure Sheikler would like whatever that is.
Where is
I don't know how old the
Sheikler?
food is, but I'm just going to put Sheikler at the dinner table and let him entertain himself while we investigate.
Sheikler has like a bib wrapped around his neck, like he's like spoon and fork in hand, and is just going to town on this day and a half old food that has just been sitting here. He's just shoving this shit in his mouth.
All right, where are their
Sheikler.
bedrooms, you think?
Probably upstairs.
I thought this was a one-story.
Is it a one story?
So from your guys' perspective, the ground floor being where it is, you're able to see that there's like a latch on the ceiling. Freeing that like leads you up to basically like an attic. And this is where you see a couple of bedrolls. Beyond that, they're...
Did
Charles,
they
I
just
think-
not have
Let's check
bedrooms?
the attic. Charles, let's check the attic. Let's check the attic.
Okay.
Can you reach that latch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Can
so
you
we're
want
heading
to
up
do it?
there. Yeah.
Okay.
I don't
Well,
think
then
anyone's going to
we're-
lock their attic.
We're gonna head.
So there's
up
just
the attic.
bedrolls up here?
Inside
yeah,
will.
being able to free that, you guys go up. Looking around for a second, it again just looks like there's like a cup of water sitting next to one of these bedrolls. Being a wood carver in a small town, unless you are directly a part of like home production or you're creating wagons for trade and everything like that. If you're just making little knickknacks for families, you're probably not making a good amount of gold to bring in for the family, which is reflected in their current living situation. There doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary up here. Charles, give me an insight check.
Insight. Oh. It was a nat 20, but it's a 19.
A 19? Okay. Either way,
Hold on. A nat 20 doesn't...
yeah, Kane, a
yeah.
nat 20 is a nat 20.
Okay.
You are able to surmise that whatever was going on at his place of business was serious enough for him to not want to bring it home. Eventually something happened. There was some inciting factor that led the Red Brand to attack him and more than likely kidnap his family. But the answer would not be held in his home because of the serious nature of whatever it was.
Okay. How many bedrolls are here?
3.
Okay. So I guess was there nothing else downstairs that we saw of interest besides the blood?
Correct.
I mean, I don't know about you, but I'm pretty tired.
It's still morning. What did you do last night?
I had a long night. A long night.
So, I mean, we have some options, but the main thing would be that trail that you saw. I think we should probably go find the rest of our people and figure out where to go from there. Follow down that path.
I think that we are the first responders to a murder, Charles.
We are, yeah. Supposedly. We don't know that anyone was murdered. At least an abduction.
Charles, do you know anyone that could possibly want to do this?
We are in this town for a day. I don't know anyone.
Where were you at 9 o'clock last night, Charles?
Inspecting Sheikler and working on something.
Why did you want to go see the woodworker in the first place, Charles?
To build the something.
Something, you say?
Yeah, it's not too complicated. I could probably build it myself at this point.
Interesting. I don't know what it possibly could be you want built, but
yeah, are there any
What
like
you
stray? Is Sheikler still on that chair? I'm gonna need that chair.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is feasting on that chair. He's actually been like bopping back and forth between the 3 place settings, just like eating the food in the different places. At this point, he's kind of just like laying on the table, just like fat and happy.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to take the chair in one hand, put Sheikler over my shoulder in the other, and head into town to find the rest of our party.
Okay. You do so, and as you guys are walking out, Sheikler's head smacks against the the door frame as you're exiting. You guys all head back into town. As you guys start to hit this fork where the Merchants Exchange or the Miners Exchange and the Woodworker, his place of business would be, you guys all run back into each other. If you'd like to regale each other of your...
Yeah, how'd it go for you guys?
Pretty good. Nothing
yeah.
too crazy. Got some good info.
You find
we,
the people you were looking for?
Yeah, we found
Yeah.
Hylia Thornton and
oh,
kinda
Bad.
do you know Hylia Thornton?
No. Just it's a cool name. You know,
Okay.
Hylia.
Anyways, okay, so we found out that the Red Brand is at the Sleeping Giant and Tresender Manor. That's where they enjoy hanging out.
The Red Brand?
Yeah, and I think they're there could be a link between the Red Brand and Hylia Thornton. We're not sure yet.
I'm sorry,
There's a
what
lot
is
of
this
power and
red
influence.
brand?
The people that have been robbing everyone, that every single person we've met in this town has complained about.
Okay. Sounds like a pretty mean group.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had
Right,
to
Just
pay
a bit.
insurance for the cart
Uh,
last night because they might
just
rob
a bit.
us.
do we care though?
I mean, we
I
could
don't
get
know if we
paid for
can.
this.
Yeah, we were
Oh.
given the option for payment, 100 gold coin total.
We could
Okay,
probably
so-
ask for more. We could
100
probably
coin
ask for more.
each or
100
100?
coin-
Total.
he
I
said
literally
total,
said
man.
total.
Yeah,
Are
it's a
you
bag.
are you deaf? Are you dense in the head?
Listen here, you.
Hey, okay,
Actually,
let's not get
yeah.
uncivil.
You know what? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done with this
Okay,
dude.
so we went to the woodworker shop,
Yeah.
and we saw that he was staying at his shop. He had like a little home upstairs. He was not going home for a while. He was working on something weird that you guys might want to check out. But also, Hana saw a path off to the side that
What type of weird?
I've just never seen anything carved like that before, and it was just covered in paint. We probably should all look at it because maybe someone else would recognize what it was intended for.
What did Sheikler see?
He
I wish I
saw
could tell ya.
toys. He saw toys at the
Oh.
we didn't get anything out of him. He got his feet covered in paint. And he started playing with the figurine.
Okay.
But-
I mean, he can't do any wrong though. I can't
There
do
were-
that at him.
No, he was fine.
Yeah, it's
There wasn't
around
really
this time
anything bad.
you like it's a minute after you guys reconvene. Sheikler's sitting on this. Is he sitting on the chair that you have
No,
like
I have him just like laying like belly on my shoulder, like just
Okay.
over my
yeah,
other shoulder.
he is just like sprawled out a minute or so into your guys' conversation. He like pulls the fork that he still has in his mouth out and he goes, "Baby, there was this really cool dragon. I played with this dragon for a little bit. It was really cool."
I just, I like kind of shake my head and smile at Sheikler, like, yeah, my man.
It was really cool, man. We should play with it later if you're down.
It's a
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good. You're not gonna go back on that, right? We're
No.
with the
Whenever
dragon.
you bring it up again, whenever we're free, we have some time here. Yeah, let's do it.
Fuck yes. All right, I really want to play with that dragon
Oh
again.
no.
He shoves the fork back in his mouth and just kind of lays back over. You can tell his belly is like, it's like much rounder than it typically is. He went to town on that food.
Did you
Yeah,
guys
he
let
ate
him
a
eat
lot.
something?
Yeah, okay. So we went to the woodworker shop. There was
Uh-huh.
a weird carved thing on the desk, a weird little
Okay.
secret house on the top floor, but there
Oh.
wasn't like anything other than like a broken glass on the door to break in. Maybe they stole something. Maybe they just stole him. I'm not entirely sure. But when we went to the other house, his actual house, nobody was there. Food was left on the table. Hence why Sheikler is so voluptuous. But there was blood near the door, and otherwise it's just their house.
How much blood? Like somebody died, or
Not like a deathly amount, but I mean,
Okay.
trailing from the door over to the wall. Like, I mean, it's a good bit
Ooh.
of blood loss, like a good cut, but not enough to like kill someone. I wouldn't think.
okay?
And whatever it was, it just kind of stopped there. So it must have got taken care of to some extent.
Are we thinking
but
these are related matters? The red brand
mean-
and the disappearance.
it's entirely possible. There was a note that said not to trust somebody, and you said that lady was suspicious.
I kind of got the feeling that once the red brand gets the boot, because she asked for his head pretty much.
Okay, so
I'm
I don't
thinking
know
she's
who we're
gonna
not
try.
supposed to trust.
I feel like she's gonna try and take over once we take out. The
Oh, so
She
this is
seems
just
kind of like a power hungry whore.
yeah.
honestly.
So we just remove this, and she gets more control.
Is she the one with all
Okay.
the money?
Yeah, I mean,
So
she's
she
got a lot of
says.
money. She's saying she's like the acting
Right.
leader almost because she has.
And this is just one woman, right?
Yeah,
That we know of.
that we know of. Yeah.
Look,
Could be more with her.
now, I hate to be the one to call the kettle black, but like, there is five of us, and one woman with a bunch of money that's asking us to go kill a bunch of other people for the money. What's stopping us from just taking the money?
That's wrong.
I mean, I'm not
Feels-
against it, but like
I'm definitely
these
not
people
against
are
it,
generally
however.
trouble to the common folk too. Like, if we go take care of them and then she tries to wrong us, we can take care of her. But
Okay,
we
but
really
how do
should
we
just
trust
assume.
that we help her and she doesn't become something worse or the same?
Then we'll
Then
take
we deal
care
with
of her
that when the
then.
time comes.
We might
How
have
do we
talked
know
to
if
We
we
can't
can't
Stalgard.
kill
one?
people
current-
preemptively.
The current issue is this gang going around and terrorizing the common citizen.
Right. We just think she's suspicious. We can't.
Yeah,
I don't think
yeah.
we should go around murdering people just for suspicion.
Not yet, at least. I mean,
Not yet. Right. Right.
Like, there could be a day. I wouldn't be against it. Hana saw a path, and we wanted to head down that path, but there was a lot of footprints, he said.
There's a lot of people.
So we didn't want to chase that
Well-
without everybody, so we came back for you guys.
Are we feeling
But also-
refreshed?
I mean, I'd say so. We all slept, I think.
Yeah.
Hana might not have, but
Yeah,
It's
hold on.
alright.
Doesn't
Feel
really do a
okay?
whole lot
I'm
anyways.
fine.
But
I also think
Yeah,
if
I
we
guess
have to
that's
stay in this
true.
town,
Not much is
we can
different.
stay at this abandoned building. Like, we have our
Okay.
bedrolls.
Oh.
There were bedrolls left behind. We don't have to pay. No one's going to come evict us.
you
And if
grab
people
our
come
cart-
looking for like a second swing at the place, then we can jump them from there. But we should go to the wood shop. You guys should take a look at what we saw. We don't know what this thing entirely is, and then we should head down that path.
Yeah, I mean, we didn't discover any hidden doors or anything like that. We just got information, so I'm down to head down that path first.
Yeah, let's get the cart. Let's get ourselves set up shop at the wood shop, and then let's head down that road.
All right, you guys.
Would that be- Gus,
Yeah.
DM, real quick. Which house on the map did they go to? Is it not a named one?
It would be no, it's not a named one. It would be that
Okay.
little the little brown one farther down the road, with the
On the right or left?
on the right. So the woodworker looks
right,
at the
all right,
lion
all
shield
right.
coster. The right of that,
Uh-huh.
it's that house.
Okay. So
Uh,
that is kind of in the same vicinity as Sleeping Giant. And
right.
Okay.
You guys all go and collect the cart. The question I wanted to ask is, do you guys want to keep the cart like right now? Barthen is willing to lend it to you for a time. He will start charging you for
Oh,
use of the cart.
I feel like
I mean,
we
let's
don't
just
need
get
it
all our
right
stuff
now.
dropped off and return it. I mean,
Yeah.
take everything that's ours,
It's becoming
put
a
it up in
hassle.
the woodworker place. We should hide it in the attic because no one's gonna find that. I don't think.
I mean, we
Okay.
can just return it to Barthen right now.
Yeah, just leave the cart back. Yeah.
Okay. So quickly, you guys take the cart to the woodworkers and unload all of your stuff. You guys get Biscuit the Bold and Sir Waggington out and put them in the attic of this place. You guys are able to take the cart back to Elmer. He kind of gruffly says, "Thanks. At least I get Excalibur." And he flips a couple of gold pieces your guys' direction. It's about three pieces of gold. So whoever wants to add that to their inventory can.
That's gambling money,
I think we
BB.
should give it
Have
back to him. I feel like we should give it back to him. We
Yeah,
killed
it's
his.
kind of like that's kind of nothing.
We shouldn't accept that. Not from
We
him.
killed.
Not
We didn't
after
kill
what we
nothing.
did.
Yeah,
That
yeah,
we don't
okay,
know.
okay.
There was
All right,
never a
all right.
second
Yeah,
off.
we can't accept that courtesy. We
That's
should just get that back.
That's fine.
You're nice for a Goliath.
Excuse me?
I'm just
Yeah,
saying.
that sounded very prejudiced.
I've not met any other Goliaths, but if there's some sort of stereotype I'm not familiar with, guess I should know that sooner rather than later.
No, it's just every Goliath I've met always been rude.
Oh. Okay. Maybe I'll meet a Goliath someday.
I don't even know what to say to that.
Wow.
Hand the gold back and we'll move on.
Yeah. Charles catches the gold before that just wild remark from Hana, giving it back to Elmer as you guys are walking back down the street, having that little conversation. Heading into the woodworkers' place of business. It's hitting probably about like 2 or 1 or 2 in the afternoon at this point. Quite the busy morning for you guys. The woodworkers' place of work is now a bustling little home for you guys. It being the four of you, Sheikler, as well as the two wolves. Hana, give me an animal handling check. And then BB and Graham, if you guys are looking into the upstairs as well as the desk and everything that's going on in here as well, if you guys want to, you can give me investigation checks.
Okay.
12.
12. Hana, it's at this point that you remember you haven't fed the dogs in probably 2 days. I mean, since you've gotten them.
Wow, what a terrible owner.
They're looking pretty famished.
Okay. Sheikler! Just kidding. Just kidding.
My investigation check was an unnatural one.
An unnatural one.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, and then BB, what did you get for yours?
18.
18. Okay. BB, you are able to take a second and look around. Everyone downstairs kind of bustling, getting tables moved out of the way, kind of creating your guys' little base of operations. You take a second and go upstairs by yourself and are able to look at the desk that is butting up against the window on the right side of this room. Taking a second, you kind of put your hands on it and you hear and something falls at your feet from behind the desk.
I look behind the desk to see what fell off the desk. Or from under the desk.
You see that there's a little pouch tucked up behind the backside of the desk and the wall. And on the ground in front of you is a sheet of paper. And on it has an unfinished message similar to the one downstairs, but this time saying again his name, Phandelver. And it says, "To the Lord's Alliance and the Griffin Cavalry. I'm writing on behalf of Eornal Albrecht. We can't trust." And then it cuts out. Eornal Albrecht is the friend who Stalgard Howwinter came to Phandalin to try and find in the first place. And to your knowledge, Phandelver was just a woodcarver.
Okay. I mean, I collect the note and bring it back with me to show everyone else.
Okay.
I do want to like inspect the desk like up and down though to see if there's anything else.
Okay. Like I said, there's a little pouch as well that is butt up against the backside of the desk.
Yeah. Can I collect the pouch?
Yeah. You collect the pouch. It has like some weight to it. You're able to tuck that away. Are you looking into it right now?
Yeah, I want to see what's inside of it.
Okay. You take a second and open it up, and you're able to see that there's like 5 gold pieces stacked next to each other. As well as it's probably like you could hold it in 2 hands. There is a potion of healing in there. There's a little red ampule, so you can add that to your inventory as well. As well as there is a pendant. This pendant is the same one that is worn on the chest or the lapel of Stalgard Howwinter, and it is a pin of the Griffin Cavalry.
Okay. I want to make sure I like take the gold out, just put it in my own pocket, and don't tell anyone about the gold. And then, what's the ampule?
An ampule. It's just like a glass vial basically, but that's what's holding the healing potion.
Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, I take out the 5 gold pieces. I put them in my own pocket. No, don't tell anyone about the gold piece I found, and then yeah, I mean, I'll take that with me.
Okay. All right. Are you returning to the base level to tell everyone else about your findings?
Yeah, I guess I want to inspect the rest of the desk, make sure there's nothing else hiding.
From what you can see, there's nothing else hiding. It was just that it was the note that was basically butt up against the backside of the desk with that satchel.
Okay. Yeah, I bring everything downstairs, and I tell everyone while I was near the desk, it fell out from under it, and I show everyone what I've been able to find. Obviously, except the gold pieces, which no one will know about except me.
He's making that known.
To stop 2 different notes at "Don't trust blank" is crazy. You think he would have at least finished one of them. Crazy theory. Whoever we're not supposed to trust, he had no clue how to spell their names.
Wait, are the notes ripped, or are they just not finished?
Just not finished.
Okay.
The one that you found upstairs was like intact. Like it was unfolded. It's almost like he just like pushed it back there and then pushed the desk up against it to hold it there. And kind of the same for the one downstairs. It was just sitting more neatly in a drawer.
Okay.
I just can't fathom how he couldn't finish one of them. Why would you start another when you have an unfinished letter?
Yeah, who do we know that has really difficult names to spell?
Yeah, we gotta find all the townspeople. Whoever has the most complicated name, kill them on sight.
Yeah, I agree.
I think it's a little obscure.
I mean, why else would he not finish either note? You know?
Okay. We should head down that path now.
Yeah, we should probably get going. Do we take Sheikler? I don't feel good about leaving him with those dogs, but I also don't want to put him in too much danger.
Are they fed? Can we feed them?
Can I
Can
make
we
a
feed
quick
him?
trip to Barthen's Provisions?
Yeah.
And just see if he has anything I can buy to feed the dogs.
Yeah. You go in and are met with Thistle, who was one of the boys who helped unload the wagon a couple days ago or a day ago. You are able to like look through the inventory at Barthen's, and you see that they sell just about everything, different like cheese and meat
Okay.
and different
Do
breads.
do they sell goblin limbs?
They do not sell goblin limbs.
Oh, Jesus.
That's the only thing I know they like, man. I don't know what they like. I guess I can just buy some meat, some lamb. Does he have lamb?
Okay. Thistle sitting there saying, "Hi there. You need lamb for you today?"
Yeah. I need 2 big leg pieces of lamb.
Oh, big.
Like
Okay.
a lot of meat.
All right.
With bone in.
I like your style. Oh god. I will go and get those right away, sir. He like tracks to the back, coming back out with these 2 big like wrapped up pieces of meat. He says, I only have one lamb leg, and then I have a horse leg. Is that okay? Oh god, please let it be okay.
It'll do the trick.
Okay. Oh, thank God. He sets that on the table in front of you as well. And he says, that'll be 2 gold pieces, please.
Oh man. Everything in this town's expensive.
Well, we are actively being robbed and attacked. But I understand. I get it. You're right. It is.
There you go. There's your 2 gold.
He takes it and says, "Thank you. You can come back." Oh God.
Yeah.
You
Okay. So Biscuit the Bold will be getting the lamb, and Sir Waggington will be getting the horse.
cow.
You said horse.
Did I say horse?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yes. With that, you are able to feed them.
Okay.
There is no real danger for Sheikler being around either of them at this point in time.
At this point in time.
Tell Sheikler not to eat the legs.
Cheekler should be stuffed. I don't think he'll be actively looking for a bite.
Whoa, what
at
did you
least
guys do to
imminently.
Sheikler? Why is he stuffed?
He ate this entire family of three's dinner.
Oh,
I asked Sheikler. I asked him if they did anything to him while we were away, and just to make sure.
They let me play with that dragon and the horses and cow things, and I felt more amusement and enjoyment than I've ever felt in my entire fucking life.
I'm glad to hear it. But Sheikler, just keep in mind, if they ever need something from you, and you become uncomfortable, you're allowed to say no.
Okay. What do you mean by that?
Just if either of those two want you to do something and you're uncomfortable with it, you can say no.
Like what? Are they gonna rape me?
holy shit!
Are you saying
I
they're
think that'd be
gonna
the least
rape
of
me,
your worries.
BB?
I think that'd be the least of your worries with
Oh.
these two, specifically Hana.
Oh God.
Keep an eye on Hana.
You see Sheikler, like, as this conversation is taking place, Sheikler is, like, giving you the side eye, but, like, more and more aggressively, like, every second that he's having this conversation with BB. With that, you guys are leaving Biscuit the Bold, Sir Waggington, and Sheikler at the...
Yeah.
Okay. Stepping outside, you are able to see that... actually, really quick, BB, give me another investigation check. Actually, just give me a perception check.
Unnatural 20.
Okay. After you came down and showed them this note that you found, as well as the pendant, you take a second and look at the other written note that is sitting on this desk, off the side where the paint is not spilling over. And you take a second to compare the two. The handwriting is not the same.
Oh, okay.
Both are addressed Feld and Dar. Neither of them have the same handwriting.
What?
I like, as I noticed this difference between the two notes, I bring the attention of it to everyone else.
Well,
Yeah,
that
everyone,
makes
get
a
over
lot
here.
more
Check this out.
sense. Now I can see why the notes weren't finished. But who else would be writing from his shop? I'm just saying, we have to consider that maybe there was someone else living up there or around here. I mean, because there were 3 bedrolls back at the cabin. So I mean, he was still sleeping at home.
You
You
say
think he
3
just take his bedroll
bedrolls.
with him to live and stay at the
What if
woodworker
that
shop?
person's a really big guy and they need 2 bedrolls?
But they're in 2 different places. You would think
What
it'd
if
be
they're
so
a
easy to just
really
take his
big guy?
bedroll from his house to his work if he was sleeping there. But he still had his bedroll at home. There might have been another person he was hiding up here. It could even be the friend of that one guy, Stalgard's friend. Because he was writing the note to Stalgard's friend. Who would he have kept up there?
So
Maybe we'll end up
The
finding
note-
another piece of the note.
the note said, Theldendar, I'm writing in regards to Eornal Albrecht. Not I'm writing to Eornal Albrecht. I'm writing in regards to Eornal Albrecht. So it wasn't addressed to Eorno. It was in regards to Eornal Albrecht.
Hmm.
I don't know. I have no clue what's going on.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I don't
there
think,
is
I don't
now
think
a
we're meant
fourth
to just
person
yet.
we have to consider in terms of this space and these spaces.
So Iorno might not be who he says he is.
Yeah. Maybe the woodworker had a lover. Maybe it was a man. We'll never know. Are we heading down the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get going.
I was going to say it's around that time that you guys, starting to ask all these questions, are exiting the woodworker shop. Closing the broken glass door, you're able to reach in and latch it. You guys now see a path with multiple footprints and something that looked as if it was dragged in the direction east, farther down the road, past the Sleeping Giant Tap House. And with that, we're going to take a break for just a second. Getting back into it here, you guys continue to travel down this side road. As you guys pass the aforementioned Sleeping Giant, this tap house that Hylia had warned was kind of a hideout for the, or rather a place of hangout for the Red Brands. It looks empty. It looks completely empty. There are torches lit, and the inside does look like it was recently full of patrons, but at the moment it is completely empty. With that, you guys push past the Sleeping Giant Tap House and continue up towards Tresenda Manor. Again, Hylia having said that this was somewhere where they frequented quite often. As you guys get up there, this road kind of juts up onto a hill and stretches farther back towards the east side of town. As you guys approach this manor, you see that the cross beams that held the once great manor up are now all collapsed and are jutting out of the roof in different directions. Looking at it from the front, it's hard to see where anyone could even enter a place like this. You guys are able to maneuver yourselves to the side of the building and actually look into what would have been like kind of a common area, like a pretty well traversed spot of the house. Kind of seeing a table that's been crushed by a support beam, as well as a rug sitting in the center of this exposed area. You guys continue to wrap yourselves around the house more and more, and as you get towards the backside of this building, you're able to peer into a spot that has these muddy footprints and splotches. This spot looks cleared, as if there was rubble and debris here at one point, and has been pretty neatly cleaned up. You guys see that there are these two wooden doors with these big round metal latches sitting in the floor in front of you guys.
Let's I want to try and open one.
Okay. You get this one open. And looking down in, it is a fairly dark, I would say in front of you, it's probably about 20 feet. With your dark vision, you're able to see that there is a wooden door at the far base of this staircase. And from behind that door, you're able to see that there is light shining through from a slit in the top and the bottom.
Enough light to where I could maybe look in.
If you were traveling down the staircase, you wouldn't necessarily be able to peek like over the door or under the door. It's just enough light where you are able to see that there is active firelight from the other side of the door.
Do I hear anything? Like anybody?
Roll me an investigation check.
That is a natural 20.
Oh, wow. You are able to hear the sound of trickling water, kind of a slow flow, as well as you can kind of hear what sounds like voices. It doesn't necessarily sound like they are in the room that butts up to this door. But you can tell that there is definitely someone inhabiting the space that you guys are looking to enter.
Okay, I'm gonna kind of whisper back and say like, "Hey, I think there's people in there."
Oh God, guys, I've seen a lot of murder throughout this town.
Yeah.
You
You
have?
have?
Who have you seen
What do you
die?
mean?
Why haven't you said anything about it?
Charles, we literally have been to the site of 2 murders.
And we've literally determined that neither of them had bodies. They could have just been abductions.
And?
And that means we haven't seen any murders.
Yeah, but there's a lot of blood. Like a lot
And
of
there's
blood.
about to be a lot more because we're dealing with this.
Johanna, if
Alright.
this is too much for you, you know, you can go home.
I don't have a home. My home is the open road.
I thought your home was the
Barn.
bottle.
I'm out of alcohol. I drank all my alcohol.
That's really sad to hear.
That is, I need to re-up. The provision
So-
store didn't have any, so.
So we know whoever's here is not friendly. It's part of this group.
Yeah, most likely.
So I mean, we just ambush them. You know, we get in a corner, and we use Hana as bait. And when they go to check out Hana, we
What?
just jump.
Now hold on. You're gonna use me as bait?
Yeah, you're an alcoholic. You're an unassuming potential patron. You're just coming here looking for a drink. They're gonna tell you to scram, and we're gonna jump them.
So this isn't
would
the
we just
tap
jump 'em?
house. This is the manor.
Oh, okay. Either way, you're looking for something to drink, or you're looking for someone for some reason, and we just jump them.
Why don't we just jump them and we don't use me as bait?
How are we gonna get them to
Not
come
gonna
out of their space?
We don't. We jump
need-
them in their space.
We need this door opened. We need the advantage of surprise. I
Hear
think
me
we should
out.
start knocking.
Does anyone
What
have
do you
any
got?
way of starting a fire?
I mean, I'm sure we all have our torches somewhere.
I got some oil.
We could just burn them out.
But then we could burn the whole building down.
Would that really be a loss?
Not us. It's not our stuff.
That's what I'm saying.
I would.
Look,
lean
I
towards
say,
not burning this building
hear me
down.
out.
But
Hear me out. If we can somehow make a makeshift Molotov cocktail and throw it through the doors, starting a fire,
they're doors.
when they- we open the door slightly, right? We slightly open the door. Which, are they locked? Are the doors locked?
Didn't get that far.
We have not gotten to the doors yet. Okay. I see a potential problem in the plan.
Hmm. You want me to go up and try him?
That could make noise. We should probably decide on a plan.
We need to get them out of there somehow. How do we get them out?
They do have a big
Bait?
boss man named Glassstaff. Apparently, he's an accomplished mage.
And he's in here?
It's where he frequented.
Did you see anyone outside the door?
No, I just know they're down there.
And wait. They have a
How
mage?
do we know this?
There's firelight down there,
Okay.
and the boss that leads them is a mage.
And could that mage put out any fire that we tried to disintegrate this building with?
Maybe not.
So could we risk that plan failing when we could just ambush a whole bunch of them?
Well, I mean, do we know he's even down there?
We have no clue. Could just be his
Exactly.
goons.
That's what I'm thinking.
Should we
But do we
sneak
wanna
up
take
and
that
see if we can
risk?
listen to anything? See if there's anybody down there.
I think we should sneak up to the door and try to see if we hear anything through the door.
Okay.
You got it,
All right.
Hana.
Hana, you sneak up.
Well, okay. I mean, I wasn't really
start the show,
volunteering
buddy.
myself, but
Hana, you sneak up to
All
the
right.
door, and listening in again, you're just able to hear that trickle of water, but this time you're not able to hear any voices.
Okay, what if we
Damn.
gently try to open the door? Gently try the door.
what?
Turn the knob.
You're doing what to your knob? The door?
The D-O-R-E.
The door. All right. Do I visually see any locks or pins or anything that would lock this door?
You see a metal hanging latch where you would be able to grab and swing a door open.
Okay. Is there a crack under the door
Yes.
that I can try to look under?
Yeah. Give me a perception check.
$17.
Okay. You are able to see about an inch's worth of the room in front of you. There is basically like a stone wall directly in front of where you are peeking through this crack at.
Alright.
There is like right next to that, like the start of a small dome looking structure, which is also made of stone. That's all you
Fuck
can
it.
see.
We're gonna crack the door. We're gonna literally as
Excuse
light
me?
as I can. Shut up.
If you even
As
can.
light.
We don't know if it's locked.
Yeah. I'm gonna pull on it a little bit.
Mhm.
I'm trying my hardest not to make any noise though.
Okay. You.
I'm so dead. I didn't know this was a door at like 4 a.m. Fuck.
You're able to open the door slightly. You are looking down into this room that is maybe 10 feet deeper than where you're currently standing. In the far wall of the room, you're able to see that there is this large pool of water, and it is just kind of that quiet trickle that you guys were hearing earlier. There is like a slow trickle of water here in this pool area, as well as jutting up on either sides of the room are barrels.
Do I see anyone?
You do not see anyone.
And I can see the floor of the room I'm in though.
You can
I'm
see
looking
the
in, right?
far floor of the room that you're looking in.
Okay.
As you look farther down, are you taking a step into the room?
No, not at this point.
Okay.
I've not entered. All I've done to this point is crack the door enough that I can kind of peek my head in.
So you can see about 5 feet in front of you, 3 or 4 feet in front of you. There is like a ledge, and you can visibly see that farther into the room is lower than the level you're currently standing on. You're also able to see that the ceiling above you is stone.
Okay. Is it just one room, or are there multiple like hallways?
From right now, from where you are on the outside of a door peeking in, you can just see that.
One room. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I'm gonna signal to the crew
Yeah,
behind me
good,
to like, come on, guys! not yell, but come on!
All right.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm quickly moving to his side.
Okay.
Quietly,
I'm coming in.
quickly, quietly.
Give me a group stealth check.
Come on, baby.
18.
Good.
5.
14.
Okay.
I swear to God. I swear to fucking God, Graham, if you fucking...
BB.
Sorry, I closed out on my thing on accident. I can't read it because my dice landed on my stealth. Oh, 13.
13. Okay. Hana being first. Graham just behind him with Charles and BB pulling up the rear. You guys swing this door the rest of the way open. It giving a little bit more. You guys walk out into this room, and as I described, in front of you there is a ledge. About 10 feet down in front of you guys is the actual floor of the room you're currently looking at. On either side of you, there are staircases, and then a landing, and then staircases that push you farther into the room. There is this big pool of water sitting below this mansion, and these barrels that I described earlier, as well as now pushing farther into the room, you guys are able to see that in the far right-hand corner, there is a door next to this stack of barrels.
But still no one in the room.
Nope.
Okay. Well, I think,
Graham, you're
guess
certain
that
there's people
answers
here?
the noise question. I think we can leave now, right?
You're certain there's people here, Graham?
I mean, there's firelight.
Hmm.
There's got to be people somewhere.
Could we try to listen through the floorboards?
So at this point, you guys are in the bait, like you're in the dungeon area. Like
It's all stone.
Yeah, it's all stone.
It's all stone.
Okay.
Hmm.
Can I look through the barrels?
Yeah. You go down these two staircases. You are now out in front of this massive pool of water. Are you so there's barrels on both sides of the walls. Are you going towards the barrels on the right side that are next to that door, or are you going to the barrels on the left side?
Left side.
Left side? Okay. You walk up to this barrel and pull the lid off. In it looks like just a bunch of like preserved meat, like salted meat, as well as like it's like wrapped in a cloth, like burlap. There is some other provisions in here as well. Some different things that would actually like last a longer time. So there's some different pickled stuff, as well as like nuts and yeah. What is everybody else doing right now?
I want to walk up to that door maybe and try and take a listen.
Okay. Give me an investigation check.
Oh, it fell off. Hold on. 10.
10? Okay. On your side of the door, you are able to see again lantern light shooting through the top and the bottom, as well as you can hear a very faint.
Mm-hmm. Okay. I'm going to kind of look back at the group and kind of point this direction, saying there's people here.
Okay. Charles and BB, what are you guys doing right now?
Hmm. What are you doing, BB? I don't really have any plans or any sort of particular.
Just inspecting our surroundings, see if there's anything we're missing.
Okay. BB, give me a perception check as well. Give me an investigation check, actually.
Holy shit. 19.
19. So on the right set of staircase that you guys would travel down, there is another door as well.
So we have 2 doors.
Yes, there's a door in the far right side that Graham has inspected, and then there is a door on the right set of staircases.
Can I go look
So
at this
that
new
new
door
door,
and
do
see
we
if
know
it's
if there's
unlocked?
something?
Yeah, you
Oh.
go to push the door, and again, it opens.
Are we able to see like in there? Is there any light or is it?
Yeah.
Dark.
Again, similarly to the main room that you guys were in, the room or the door that you just opened, you can see that in this area there is a good bit of lantern light.
Okay, I'm gonna step inside and look around.
Okay.
Going with them.
You two step in, and you guys see this maybe 25-foot long hallway. Directly in front of you guys, as you come out and are looking farther down the hallway, is these 2 wooden doors that are both firmly closed. And that's about it. There are some sconces lining the walls that are emitting this light. And directly in front of you, you guys have this doorway.
Okay. You should listen into one of them. I'll listen to the other. We just need to check for life.
So
We keep
they're
not getting ambushed.
they're like
Oh, is it double doors?
yeah, it's a double door.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I want to go put my ear against it, see if I can hear if there's anything moving around.
Okay. You guys walk farther down this hallway. You hit about 10 feet before the doors. And you guys take a step and hear and the floor beneath you drops. And you guys are plunged. Give me dexterity saving throws, the 2 of you.
What does saving mean again?
You'll be able to see it on your front
19.
screen. There will be a little saving
Oh, I see,
throw.
I see. 18.
Wait, so here is... Wait,
18?
never mind. Actually, I think I get it.
Yeah.
Okay. So the 2 of you, as this hatch opens and drops, Charles, you are able to one arm grab the ledge in front of you. As you instinctively swing your arm down, you are able to grab the lapel of BB as he grabs onto your leg as well. You two are now kind of stuck for a second in a suspended, like, fuck, what do I do? As soon as that happens, Graham, the door in front of you swings open, and you are face to face with these 2 people in these red cloaks. As the man in front of you draws his sword, I'm going to need you and I will need Mika to roll initiative.
Fuck.
Bum, 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 bum.
10.
A 10, okay.
19.
Okay. So it's the 2 of you. Oops. Okay. We've got this going here. Alrighty. We said 10 and 19, correct?
Yeah.
Correct.
Okay. And that was Graham 19?
No.
Negative.
10.
Okay. All right. It is going to be Mika first.
Graham, look out! Graham, there's 2 people in red cloaks right in front of you.
Anything else that
Oh, so
you said that's your turn?
That'll be my turn.
Okay. With that, it is now Graham's turn.
oh damn! Holy shit! Okay.
Yeah, they did not roll good.
Yeah, apparently not. I am going to just hit the one directly in front of me.
This guy right here?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I want to hit that guy with an unarmed strike.
All right, go ahead and roll.
Come on, baby. That is an 13.
A 13 does not hit.
Okay.
You step up to try and swing at this guy as he leaves this this doorway. Just missing, you brush against his shoulder. With that, the guy standing directly in front of you pulls out his sword.
Oh, I still have can I take my bonus
Oh yeah,
attack?
yeah. Take your bonus action. Excuse me.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. Can I use a? We'll just do another unarmed strike. Honestly,
Okay,
that will be a 20.
that hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. That is. Is a 4.
A 4. Okay, perfect. You missing this first shot are able to pull an uppercut into his ribs. You hear him as the wind is knocked from him for a second. Getting his bearings, he steps forward and pulls his short sword and swings at you. Does a does a 18 hit?
Yeah.
Okay, and then he gets to attack twice, so then that would also hit. So he is able to pull his short sword. Oh, damn. He's able to pull his short sword and swing down at you first before drawing the sword back across you, doing 11 damage.
Okay.
And then this guy as well in the back here, he did not get the surprise round, so he is going to use his action to just pull his sword. And then it is back to the top of the turn order. It is Mika's turn. Mika? Hana?
Yeah, apologies. The barrel that I had propped open, is there just meat in it?
Yeah, like I said, it's like meat, and there are some jars for like preserved goods, like pickles and stuff.
Okay. Am I able to throw a jar at one of these red guys?
Yeah, go ahead and
How big are the jars?
I'd say it's like it'd fit in your hand. It's like a little uncomfortable to throw, but like you'd still
A
be
mason
able to
jar?
like. It's like I'd say it's slightly bigger than a mason jar, and
Okay.
yeah.
Kind of like my sugar bottle.
Go ahead and give me an attack roll.
Okay. Oh, a 19.
19? Okay, 19 hits. Go ahead and do. We'll just say it's a D6 of damage.
I'll say it's got to be heavier than a rock. It is glass. Okay. A 4.
A 4?
The
Okay.
one in front of Brendan.
Okay.
Yeah.
Graham, as you're fighting this guy and he pulls this sword, you just see a glass jar of pickles absolutely smash into the side of this guy's head. Before the pickles and the vinegar just like trickles down his trench coat in front of him. You can see he is a little shaken by that one, kind of taking a stagger step. Is there a bonus action you'd like to use, Hana?
Are there any more jars?
Yeah, I'll say you are able to reach in and grab another jar for your next turn.
Okay.
With that, Graham, it is your turn.
All right. So I am going to. I'm going to go ahead and disengage.
Okay.
And I want to move the way that I saw BB and Charles go. Just
So-
kinda backing off.
Roll me an intelligence check. You had your ear butt up to the door when they made that move. So we're gonna have to see if you.
That was. That's a 13.
13? Okay. I will say that you are able to figure that out. With that, you taking your disengage action and then 30 feet of movement, correct?
Yes.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. You are on the staircase here as you are continuing up the stairs. With that, it is the Red Brand's turn. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
Oh, shit.
He is very upset that you chucked that can of pickles at him, and then I'm just going to do this guy's movement as well. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. This first guy looking at you. Oh, yeah. Does a 21 hit?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll roll that second attack.
It'd be
too.
crazy if I said no.
That's a 9, so that does not hit. This first attack here, he charging at you with a pickle still hanging off of his cloak. He and swings down at your arm, doing 7 damage. This guy as well, looking at Graham running away, swings. The first one hits, the second one does not. Swings at the base of your foot as you start to climb the staircase, and he does a total of 5 damage as he slices across your calf. With that, it is now back to the top of the turn order. Hana, it is your turn.
How deep is the pool?
In front of you, you aren't able to fully perceive how deep it is. That small trickle is like sending waves through it, and whatever material the pool itself is actually coated with is like kind of gleaming up, like it's kind of like an optical illusion almost. From what you can see, you know it's at least it's deeper than 2 or 3 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna disengage and
Okay.
jump in the pool.
All right. Anything else you'd like to do?
How
there?
much movement did that take?
That would have been 5, 10. Any movement you're making in water is half speed.
Okay. I want to get as far away from him as possible. Towards the other side.
Okay, so
like
this would be
towards the door that he came out of.
so 5, 10,
Yeah,
and
that's what I'm
then
saying.
15, 20, 25, 30 would get you up onto the actual brazier here itself.
Okay.
So you're able
Yeah,
to
that's
pull
fine.
yourself out of the water on the other side. Anything else that you'd like to do there? You have a bonus action.
Yeah, my throw the other jar that I should still have, right?
Yeah. Okay. I will allow you to do that. Give me an attack roll.
Come on, baby. Does a 18 hit?
An 18 does indeed
Wait.
hit.
Last minute, it rolled to a 3.
Oh.
Me.
So you do throw this jar of pickles. It just smashes on the wall beside him. He is looking just as pissed as he was a second ago. Graham, with that, it is your turn.
Help!
Yeah. Well, I am going to use the potion of healing that I have in my bag.
Okay.
I don't know how to use this.
I believe it replenishes 1d4.
Okay. Check here.
2d4 plus 2 when consumed. So you can just roll 2d4 and then add 2 and then add that to your health.
Okay, so that will hold. That will give me A total of 4. Okay. So we are at that. Okay.
Charles, give me a
and then
strength check.
do I still have a bonus action after using
Me?
that?
Yes, Charles, go ahead, and Graham, yes, you do.
Okay. So then I want a bonus action flurry of blows.
Okay,
All right.
got a 19.
So roll for
19,
the
okay.
first one here does a 12 hit.
a 12 does not hit.
All right. Second one does a 13 hit.
A 13 does not hit. So with your elevation, you're trying to strike down at this guy as he is now pressing towards you after he struck your leg. You swing and are able, or are missing these shots as it's just kind of fluffing the front of his cloak. Hana, at the end of your turn, when you screamed help, the people who were subject to that pitfall, you guys were able to hear that. Charles, you were able to lift yourself up from that pit. You will be able to join them in combat in 2 turns. With that, I mean, not if you don't want to help them, you don't have to.
Crazy.
Honestly, it's in that double door. I know BB does too.
Yeah, whatever you guys would like to do. I'm not forcing you to do anything.
No trapped up room ain't a treasure room, BB. They can figure themselves out.
Yeah, I guess. That's
Okay.
true.
All right. With that, it is now the Red Brand's turn. We will start with the one that is striking at Graham. That is a 2 and a 5. So him pulling his short sword across, trying to hit you, he is clanging the staircase in front of you as he misses. The person who is fighting Hana is getting very aggravated by the pickles being thrown at him, and is swinging at him to hit. That's a nat 20. That's a nat 20! Oh my god, I just rolled back-to-back nat 20s! Oh my god! Okay.
You're cooked, Hana.
That fucking help.
We wouldn't be there for 2 more turns.
Okay. That's actually tragic. Okay. So he does 12 points of damage as he swings at your leg in order to try and take you down at this point. Aggravated. He's wiping the pickle off of his cloak. It is back to the top of the turn order. Hana, it is your turn.
I'm dead.
Oh, you're down?
I'm down.
Okay. All right. With that, it is, well, a death save for you. I will roll your death saves, and I will not tell you if they are positive or negative, so you are left to guess.
Well,
All right. With that, it is Graham's turn.
All right. Unarmed strike on the guy in front of me.
Okay.
That's a 7.
Um,
Bonus action.
I'm going to let you roll that one with advantage. Seeing Hana go down, you have this, like, renewed sense of danger. So go ahead and roll your first attack at advantage.
Yeah, that's a 9.
Okay.
Okay. All right. And then bonus action, flurry of blows. That 1.
Fuck. Okay.
And a 10. Just fuck me in the ass.
Unable again to swing down at this red brand in front of you. It is now their turns. This guy turning to attack you as well. That's a 2. That's a 2. That's a 3. That's actually crazy. One more.
of course.
That's a 7. Both of them at this point trying to swing and hit you. They all miss with their attacks. Back to Hana's death save. And Graham, it is back to your turn. For a second, actually,
hold
Graham, you take a second to think of what you're gonna do here in this instance. Charles and BB, are you guys pushing forward to the room in front of you?
Can we even go back? Like, how big was that
it-
pit that we hit?
It's a 10-foot pit, so you guys would both more than likely be able to make that jump. Being skilled
10
little
feet?
boys, or 5 feet. Excuse me.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my bad. It's a 5-foot pitfall.
yeah, we better head back. Well, I mean, if it's just Hana yelling for help, I mean, Hana's always yelling for.
Yeah, Hana's probably fine.
If it was Graham yelling for help, it'd be danger. But
That's true. That's true.
I mean, I guess we just gotta keep proceeding with what we know.
All right. You guys proceed into the room in front of you, and you see that there are 3 sarcophagi. As you guys progress further and further into the room, you see on the far left wall there is a door, and on the wall, the same wall that has the door that you guys entered on, there is a door there as well, farther towards the back side of the room. Are you guys progressing in?
What do you think, BB?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we go in.
Okay. You guys get about 15 feet into the room, and you hear and suddenly the top of one of the sarcophagi, the one closest to the door you guys entered, falls in the middle of the room. And as you guys peer back, you see that there is this animated skeleton pulling himself out of the sarcophagus in front of you. And he leaps towards the 2 of you. And I'll need you 2 to roll initiative now also. Graham, what would you like
great.
to do?
17.
Give me 1 second here. Okay, I only have 1 use of this left. Okay, so I want to expend one of my focus points and use Focus Step of the Wind, which
Okay.
will allow me to use the disengage and dash as a bonus action.
Okay.
So I'm going to run around to where Hana is down, and I want to use the help action.
Okay. So I'll say your disengage allows you to blow past both of them. So you're using disengage and dash, correct?
It's yes, it says you can expend 1 focus point to take both disengage and dash actions as a bonus action. So it's both of them at the same time.
Okay.
And your jump distance is doubled for the turn.
15. Oh, jump distance is doubled for the turn. I
Yes,
would say with
that's
your
added.
height, you can
I just didn't want to use that
jump.
because isn't that an action?
What, jump?
Yeah.
No, it just gets tacked into your movement, I believe.
Okay. Well, yeah, I want to leap over them and
Okay.
try and help Hana up.
Okay. Okay. Give me a medicine check.
Okay, that's not good.
I'm just now seeing the medicine.
That's a
for the
19.
first
That's
time.
a 19.
Ooh.
Yes.
Okay. You are able to jump to Hana's side. You see them laying over this almost like gate in the center of the room here, still holding on to life. You are able to wrap up the wound that was delivered by this this person who attacked Hana. In doing so, you are able to stabilize Hana. Hana is currently sitting at 0 HP, which means they are still technically down, but they are no longer rolling death saves.
Okay.
Is there more? You can take more movement if you would like as well. Because technically you did only use 10 feet of movement.
No, I just want to position myself in between them and Hana.
Okay. All right. With that, it is the Red Brand's turn. They are going to turn to attack you again. All right. That doesn't hit. That doesn't hit. Doesn't hit. Oops. That one hits. Okay. You see the guy here at the staircase come towards you, and he swings his short sword down, doing 6 damage to you right after you're able to get Hana up. It is going to be back to your turn in just a second, but for a minute, we will cut over here to the other two. You boys were, I'd say, about 15 or so feet into the room. These guys are not currently out, as they are still in the sarcophagi. This guy is now leaped towards you. BB, what was your initiative roll?
8.
8? Okay. Charles, you are up first.
Okay. How many? Trying to do some math here. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit him with my great club. I'm just
Okay.
gonna walk up to him and hit my great club.
Go ahead and roll to attack.
Oh, 9.
9? Okay. That does not hit. Is there a bonus action you'd like to use?
No.
You don't want to rage?
Maybe if the others wake up, I'll think about it.
Okay. With that, it is the skeleton's turn. He is going to look at you and attack. That does not hit. BB, it is your turn.
I think I'll just use my dagger and do an attack with that.
Okay.
Does a natural 20 plus 3, 23 hit?
You hit a natural 20?
Yeah.
Okay. So here's what you're going to do. The dagger is 1d4. So you're going to roll a d4 and then multiply that damage and add the modifier, okay?
Wait, hold on. Let me roll a d4 first. Alright, d4 is a 4.
Nice. Okay, so it's
So-
8.
Plus 1.
So 9.
Oh,
So
that plus 1, so 9.
Yes. Yeah. So Charles, you see as you miss with this great club, BB able to find purchase in the rib cage. As he drags the dagger down across it, you see the full left side of the ribs just shatter out from the inside. And almost as soon as that happens, you hear BB behind you, this sarcophagus start to slide as well. With that, it is Charles' turn.
Okay. I'm gonna go hit that opening coffin and try to keep it closed. Just slam it down with my club.
Okay. You will take an opportunity attack if you leave his attack
That
range.
does suck, doesn't it? Yeah, never mind. I'm just gonna bash him with the bat again.
Okay. Go ahead and roll for attack.
14.
14 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Oh, 2.
Okay. You are able to knock one of his arms off as you drop this great club from the height, especially with how big you are and this average size skeleton towering over this guy. You bring it down and are able to clock one of his arms. With that, he is going to strike at you again. Does an 11 hit?
No.
Okay. He just misses as he tries and swings at you or in your direction. BB, it is back to you.
My turn?
Yep.
I will just do the same thing again. Just attack with my dagger.
Okay, go ahead.
That is a natural 1.
Okay.
That's insane.
Yeah, you miss as you try and swing back towards that side of him. At that point, you hear, and that coffin behind you, the lid of it drops, and there is a skeleton standing, staring at your back now from there. With that, we will cut back over to Graham and Hana for a second. Graham, what would you like to do?
Well, I want to use my last healing potion.
Okay.
So that was 2d4s.
2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2. Okay. That is 6.
Nice.
What's
And I'll
healing?
let that be your bonus action if they're
Okay. It doesn't. Yeah, it doesn't really affect me that much. So I'm gonna attack the guy directly in front of me.
Okay.
With an unarmed strike,
all right. Go for it.
and that will be a 24,
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
and that will be a 6.
Nice. You step forward after chugging this potion and chucking it on the ground. Arms squared up, southpaw. You take a step and absolutely fucking clock this guy on the side of the head. Almost swinging towards the back of his skull, you hit him in the ear as he stumbles and falls to the ground.
Okay.
With that, it is just this last guy staring at you currently. He is going to take a second to attack you. That's a 3. That's a 4. He swings to attack and misses both of them. His blade clinging against the wooden guard next to him and against the floor. With that, it is back to you, Graham.
Lord. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna hit him with another unarmed strike.
Go for it.
That is a 7.
Does not hit.
And then bonus action unarmed strike again.
All right, all right.
That is a 19.
That
so-
hits. All right, go ahead and roll damage.
That's a 5.
A 5? Okay. This time, after dropping his friend, take a step forward and strike at this guy's chest, his center mass. Feeling the... you feel a bit of a cave in as blood spurts out of his mouth. He is looking very fucked up. He is going to strike at you again. Ooh, that's a natural 20. He does 8 damage to you as he swings down and strikes you.
Mm-hmm.
With that, it is your turn.
Okay. Unarmed strike again.
Okay.
Come on, baby. I just need one of these to hit. Hold on. That's a 23.
That hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Okay. Come on, baby. Come on. Oh my god, that's an 8.
All right. This time, after feeling that strike, you stepping forward and sending a fist straight through his chest. You basically skewer him as he and falls dead on the ground. You two are now out of combat. Jumping back over to these boys.
Aw.
It being Cheryl's turn, what would you like to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna just swing on this dude again.
Okay.
Also, how does push work? So if I hit a creature with my great club, I can push the creature?
Yeah, you can choose a direction to send them, I believe.
Oh, okay.
Is it 5? Does it say on there? I think it's only like 5 feet in a direction
10
of your
feet.
choice. 10 feet? Okay.
If it's large or smaller. Yeah, I'm just gonna hit this dude with my great club.
Okay, go for it.
Nat 20.
Nice.
23.
Nice. Go ahead and roll damage on that.
5.
Okay.
Jesus.
Was that 5 base damage or was that?
When I did the nat 20, it made me roll 2 dice, and it was
Okay.
5 with everything added together.
Okay. So you sending this great club down, this time almost like a Looney Tunes episode, are able to fully compress this skeleton and shatter him in front of you guys. With that, is there a bonus action you'd like to use?
Um. Hmm. Yeah, can I just walk over to the other coffin that's not open yet and sit on it preemptively?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wish I was that coffin right now.
With that, it is the skeleton's turn. He jumps out of the sarcophagus that he was in and will be swinging at BB. Ooh, yeah, that's going to hit. He pulls his short sword, doing 7 damage to you as he strikes across your back. With that, you hear BB, it's your turn.
Alright, we'll just do a dagger attack again.
Okay.
Oops. That is a 15.
15 hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
That is 3 damage.
Okay. Again, bringing this dagger across his chest, scraping a couple of his ribs off as you come through. You, Charles, hear as the sarcophagus under you and is unable to start to open itself. With that, Charles, it is your turn.
Wait, can I cast a healing word as a bonus action?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Fuck. D4. Let's go 5 healing.
Alrighty. And then, like I said, Charles, it is now your turn.
Oh, okay. I can't really get off of this thing. I suppose I'm gonna have to throw my great club.
Okay. I am going to say that if you were to throw it, it would be at disadvantage just because BB is currently directly in front of the target you're trying to
Okay. What does
throw at.
disadvantage mean?
You would roll twice and take the lower of the 2 attack rolls.
Oh, interesting. Okay. Oh my god, 17.
That was at disadvantage?
I got a 17 and an 18.
Wow, okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll damage for that.
9.
Okay. You absolutely, like, almost javelin style send this great club in this skeleton's direction. You see as it collides with the the center mass of the skeleton and continues through, smacking against the wall behind it. Its arms and head stay up for a second before it all just falls apart. And now with this other skeleton restrained in the coffin below you, you guys are all out of combat.
Let's go, BB.
Easy claps.
With that, Graham, you are able to take a second and look at Hana laying there. Hana is breathing, still unconscious. For all of you guys, the way being unconscious or being stabilized works in D&D is until Hana is healed, they are unconscious for a number of hours determined by a D4 roll. I rolled the D4, it's a 4. So Hana would be
Oh my
unconscious.
God. Why not?
Hana would be
Why not?
unconscious
Two
for 4
back-to-back
hours.
nat 20s followed by a D4. Why not? You know? Why not?
This is big for our brand.
So if
Wake up
unless
Mika again.
unless Hana receives healing, they'll be
He's just gonna be
unconscious
knocked out.
for
We don't have
4
any
hours.
healing.
It's not gonna hurt him or anything, right? If I pick him up.
No, yeah. So long
Okay.
as you're not, yeah. Graham and BB, what are you guys doing in this moment?
Dapping
Or
each other up.
excuse me, Charles and BB, what are you guys doing in this moment?
No, we got to deal with the skeleton under my
Oh yeah.
my bulk here.
Yeah, if you would like to, you could. I'll say that you just like you can open it, and then the two of you can just absolutely like Office Space
Yeah,
beat
we're
the
jumping
fucking
this thing.
shit out of that thing. Okay.
You give
You
him my great club.
yeah, you guys are able to put this skeleton below you down. As you take a second to look around, again, like I said, there are those two doors that one in the far corner of the room, and then the other one against the same wall that you guys came in on, just beside that second sarcophagus that opened.
All right. Let's see what's behind door number 1. Let's peek to see what's behind door number 1.
All right. You guys open up that first door next to that coffin that animated the second skeleton. And as you open the door, you see a very dimly lit room, and on the side that you're able to see are these metal bars. There is a stone structure that juts up in the middle. But it kind of looks like a cell.
I think there's a prison in here, BB. All right, we gotta
Is
head
there
in and
anyone
check this
inside
out.
here?
Okay.
We gotta go
I
in and
guess
check
yeah. I
for
guess we
hostages.
want to look and see if there's anyone inside.
You guys open the door fully and step in. The cell to the left, which is the first one that you guys were able to see, is empty. But as you turn and now peer right, you are able to see two people that are kind of curled over each other. And a woman with darker hair and a very fair face looks up at you and says, please don't hurt us.
We're not here to help you. We just got here. Are you guys Theldon Dar's family?
You're not here to help us?
Oh, sorry, misspoke. Sorry, we just had to deal with skeletons. I've never dealt with skeletons before. I'm kind of having a day. Are you Theldon Dar's family?
Yes, I'm his wife. I'm Semia, and this is Warren.
We're here to get you out. Have you seen Theldon at all since your abduction?
No, no. They came to the house while he was working and took Warren and I haven't seen him since God, I don't even know how long we've been in here, but since whatever morning that he departed for work.
Wait, were you guys taken before he was?
I don't
Did they say
know.
why they took you?
I don't even know that he was taken.
Oh. The blood at your door, was that either of you two?
She kind of like unwraps a handkerchief around her arm, and you see that she has this like big gash going from her wrist to her almost like her elbow.
Oh.
And she says, I caught it on the latch as they pulled me out when I answered the door.
Oh, God, I'm so sorry. We're looking for your husband, too. We'll try to find a way for you guys out of here. By the way, our goblin ate, like, all of your food. But that's neither here nor there.
She goes,
Have you seen a key or who might be keeping the key?
no, they've been checking on us every couple of hours, I think. I don't know really who is in charge here.
And the people checking on you, they were not skeletons, just to be sure, because, like, I've never seen skeletons move like that before.
No, I didn't even know there were skeletons.
Okay. There's another room out there. We'll go look for a key in there. BB, maybe you could. Can you heal her without having to exhaust too much?
Yeah, I can cast healing word on her.
Okay, we need to heal her up and go check out the other door.
Okay.
Okay.
Charles, you start to head out as BB casts this healing word. BB, witnessing this this like almost misty energy flow over her, and the wound on her forearm start to mend itself.
While I'm healing here, I say semi more like I'm getting a semi and then
she
that's it.
is
Everyone's gonna hate you.
extremely confused and does not get the reference. She has also had just like the worst couple of days of her entire life, being kidnapped, possibly losing her husband, being
Just trying to
kept
make
in
her
a
smile.
dank, dingy cell. She's not getting the innuendo. Graham, are you trying to meet back up with the rest of the group?
So I know which way they went, but I don't know what happened to them because he yelled and then they did not come back. So I'm thinking that they're gone or something. So I'm gonna scoop up Hana and kind of head back the way we came in
Okay.
and try and get out of there because I am actively bleeding and basically hobbling out of the room at this point.
Okay. Yeah, you guys are heading back up the set of stairs that you came down. Charles and BB, after healing Semia and Warren, are cutting back into that room that had those coffins in order to check that next doorway. You guys approach the door and are able to get it open and peer into a hallway. And that is where we are going to end the session for tonight. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys for playing. We'll be back very, very soon.